It is a quarter to the weekend. It's not Friday yet, but we are a step closer to that.
Imagine.
Welcome to Smell the Coffee with Dana Master and Aina Riza Koyo. We couldn't be more excited to be bringing you this wonderful, amazing episode on this chilly-ish Thursday morning.
Yeah.
All you need to do is grab your cup of Joe, sit back and relax while we entertain you. They're living soft in blankets.
You know what? Now that we're on Smell the Coffee and, you said grab your cup of Joe. I was watching the Kardashians yesterday.
Yeah.
Guess who doesn't drink coffee?
Let me guess. Courtney.
Courtney.
I don't... Is
Courtney
it organic?
doesn't eat anything these
Is
days.
it organic?
Doesn't drink
Does it
anything.
have plastic? Is it organic? I don't drink coffee. Is it gluten-free?
So I just thought that was a bit funny,
She doesn't eat... What does she eat?
She doesn't eat anything, doesn't drink anything.
Like,
everything
I feel like
is a
if
problem.
Courtney could just get an IV that feeds her the nutrients she needs, she'd do that.
But nonetheless, it's a beautiful Thursday. I feel like this week went by so fast.
No.
Yeah, for me it was ta.
This week was
We're already
so
in
slow.
Thursday. Tomorrow is weekend. Love that
For me,
us.
this week was so long. On Monday, I was like, how is it only Monday? Oh my gosh, this week has gone on for 2 weeks. I feel like this week was 2 weeks long, in all honesty. It was ridiculously long.
Okay.
But yeah. Speaking of things that people don't eat, is there anything you don't eat?
I don't eat soft pap.
Okay. Just because you don't like it?
Yeah, because I was disgusted when I was in boarding school.
Okay.
I don't eat jungle oats
Okay.
for the same reason. I don't eat Eastern porridge for the same reason. Anything that wants to be pap that went to a public school, I don't eat. Like all these soft pap things, all these pap wannabe things,
You don't do that.
I don't eat.
Okay, is there
I
anything
don't
you
eat
don't
Moabite.
eat because of health reasons?
No,
Okay, you're not allergic to any foods. You're
no.
not. Okay,
I'm
that's
just
great.
like a picky eater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
it
you?
explains a lot. Oh, I am gluten intolerant. There was a time I was caffeine intolerant as well, but luckily I think I outgrew that or whatever. Gluten intolerant, I should not eat seafood. I'm allergic to seafood. But it's
Wow.
not like a deathly allergy. Like if I eat seafood, I'm going to start getting... my tongue is going to swell up and I can't breathe. It's not that serious. I will get a rash though and I will start itching. I'll just be there I'm not supposed to eat beans
Yeah.
for the same reason. I will get a rash all over my face. And then fizzy drinks as well. I'm not supposed to drink them, but I do. But when I do, I get a rash around my mouth
Yeah.
because of the sugar. So yeah.
So
I
you
think
need to
those
cut
are-
sugar. You must cut out
imagine
sugar.
already I can't eat gluten. Do you know how hard it is going out with people and they all order pizza and they're like...
You know what
I
I
can't drink
really
beer.
like? Oh, you can't drink beer.
Because it has gluten.
So, well, I don't care for beer, but yeah, I know people who really thoroughly enjoy beer.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't do anything to me. Like a lot of things that I don't eat,
It's just because you don't like
it's
them.
just because I don't like them.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Must be absolutely nice. I wish I could relate.
You know, what did I want to say? I lost my train of thought. Never
will come back
mind.
after the break.
Never mind.
We will be taking a quick ad break and returning with our top stories thereafter. Stay tuned.
It's the Premier League, all on DSTV. All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka.
Their start is getting better and better and better.
All in HD. Available on all these bouquets to choose from. To watch on all these devices. Get DSTV with an HD decoder, free installation, plus 1 month compact for 1,549 Namibian dollars. It's the Premier League, all on DSTV.
Getting into our top stories, only in South Africa. Yes, robbers steal Springbok jerseys, laptops, whiskey from rugby headquarters. There was a break-in on Monday at the South African Rugby Union head office in Tygerberg Office Park in Plattekloof, Cape Town, where the replica of the Webb Ellis Trophy is kept. The incident happened on Monday evening. Western Cape Police moved to allay concerns that the coveted trophy had been stolen. The police from Power registered 2 cases of business burglary after 2 incidents at the office park at about 10 p.m. Police said 2 well-dressed men entered the business park in a white Toyota Corolla and forced open a window on the ground floor to gain entry to the building. In footage which is circulating on social media, the replica trophy can be seen on one desk. After searching through one room, the burglars spot the replica. Seemingly amazed, one of the burglars puts his gloved hand about the trophy, lifting it slightly before moving to the cabinets beneath it. They leave the trophy behind as they continue their search for loot. 5 signed Springbok jerseys, whiskey, and 8 laptops were taken. 60 laptops were taken from the other company in the same office park. A spokesperson for SA Rugby told Network 24 that all the trophies stored in the offices are safe.
You know what, Ne? Before I comment on the story, they only have one replica trophy.
I think that's, yeah.
Wouldn't
I think
it
even
be
for the World Cup
so
as well,
nice
for
if
the FIFA
everyone, if every player had like a replica that they would keep at their house? It would
costs
be so
money to
nice.
make
Yeah, but they won. It's a
Well, they
collective
get
effort.
medals.
Why do we have one trophy?
They
no,
get medals.
but I must have it. You see how the Grammys, if we collaborate on a song,
Yeah.
they give us both awards
Yeah.
and money. It's
Yeah.
Aina featuring Diana. So you get your award, I get award.
I didn't know they
we
did
get
that with the
money.
Grammys. I thought they give you one Grammy. So you get 2.
Yeah, they give you 2. Each one with
now
their
for
own.
a band, we must each get...
Yes, it's a collective
Yo.
effort. But nonetheless, I understand why they took the whiskey. Because after a successful loot, they must now celebrate.
They must drink the whiskey. Oh my gosh. It's true though. I hadn't thought about it in that sense. Okay, that makes sense. But also, it's the fact that they saw the trophy. They didn't even know it was a replica. They thought it was a real deal.
Yeah.
So they just, it's like, wow.
I think
Nice.
they thought,
And then he put it back.
I think they thought they were going to find money there.
Probably.
Yeah, because you know they just won now. The money must be there,
It must be there
at the
somewhere.
headquarters.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm glad they didn't steal the trophy. I mean, obviously it was going to be hard to steal the trophy
Definitely.
because also it's going to be a worldwide search. But imagine how embarrassing it would be telling all these countries that, listen, yeah, you gave us the trophy, but
our people had to steal it from us.
it would be so embarrassing. It's like, you know what, we'll never give you the trophy again. But they do that for cases like that. That's why they have
And
the
now, why
replica.
did they steal the jerseys? They just wanted
Memorabilia. Like, it's like, you know what? I have Aina's jersey. Aina wore this jersey. Aina's sweat is on this jersey.
I wonder if these are real thieves or are these just like real fans?
Like, they were so smartly dressed. They were just like...
Yeah,
dressed
I wonder
casually.
if they are really like robbers or maybe they are just fans that just said to themselves, you know what, we love this guy so much. Let's just go and
Let's
get
just go
our
and
jerseys.
Yes, like they're
Yeah,
hardcore fans. Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. Maybe.
Maybe.
But I
don't
wonder
know.
what conversation was going on as they were looking at the replica of the trophy. They're probably like, Tabra, check.
This thing is fake, bruh. They may be arguing. This thing is
No,
fake.
bruh, it's
real.
real.
No, let's not take it. It's fake, bruh. I think that was the conversation. One of them was probably like, "This is fake."
And the other one was like, no, bruh. I'm telling you, I was there when they got it. It's real, bruh. It's real gold.
But nonetheless, let's move on to a rather exciting story. There's a school in Texas where students can bring along their babies. 17-year-old Yavedi Alvarado wakes up early to get her backpack ready for school, but she also has to prepare bottles for her 1-year-old daughter Camila, who rides on the school bus with her. When I wake up, I have to get her pampers ready, her wipes, her milk, and mostly clothes, because I mean she gets dirty. Says the teen. The bus has safety seats for infants who ride with their young mothers to Lincoln Park High School in a low-income Hispanic neighborhood just miles from the border with Mexico. The school takes girls and women aged 14 to 22 who are pregnant or have recently given birth. While they attend classes, a child care center in the same school watches the little ones. Mothers can go there to nurse their babies whenever necessary.
This is a beautiful initiative.
And those pictures are just for
illustration purposes.
Yes.
Okay, but it's a beautiful initiative. But I could see where the problem could come. It could, in a way, be as though they're encouraging young people to get pregnant, right? Like they're encouraging teenage pregnancies. It was the same conversation, or rather debate, that came with body positive people. Because some people were saying, okay, yes, we're all for body positivity, but then most of these people that are for body positivity are actually obese people, which is a health issue. So yes, they're happy in their bodies, but in a way they're encouraging unhealthy habits, like it's okay to be obese. So there's, again, it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because yes, it's great because some of these young mothers don't have anywhere to leave their kids. Some of them don't even have the support that they need from their families. So if they have a place to leave the child and whatever, like they can focus on their studies and not have to worry about the child, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
But then again, it could be seen as though they're encouraging teenage pregnancy.
I hear what you mean, and that was my first initial reaction to the story. But then I also thought, it says that the mother can go and nurse the baby whenever necessary. So even in the middle of the test, this person can decide,
I want to go nurse.
I want to go nurse.
The test is hard.
And then they are left behind. It's also a lot of work for the teachers then, because they need to now accommodate this one person who left to go nurse the child or have to wait for them. And I just don't know what modalities they have in place.
You're right. I hadn't thought about it in that way, whereby it becomes a lot. And imagine for the other students as well. Like, yes, we all have kids here and whatever, but imagine every 2 minutes someone is getting up to go nurse.
Imagine.
I don't have the patience for that. There was a video at, I think it was last year on Instagram that was circulating. So this one student brought her kid to a lecture because I think her babysitter dropped her last minute or whatever, and she brought her kid. And then the kid started crying, but they had to write a test. The lecturer went, took the baby, put the baby on the back, and basically just started rocking the baby while the mom wrote the test. And the baby actually fell asleep. I was like,
oh, that is so sweet. Some people are so sweet.
Some people are so sweet. Like, I was like, oh, that brought tears to my eyes, because it shows that there is some good left in humanity.
Yeah.
It may not be a lot, but it is there.
Some circumstances are really hard. Like, I need to write this test, but I can't also leave my child unattended.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And so the lecturer, she didn't even shout at her or anything. She just went, took the baby. And I know that there was another case as well, like another instance, where the male lecturer went, took the baby, started playing with the baby while the students were writing the test.
While the students shake their way through the test.
You know, because this man is there like,
the man is not concentrating.
But nevertheless, getting now into the last of our top stories. Let's see what we have. A man, 65, falls for China university girl, splurges $13,800 on her, including meals over 2 years, only to discover that she is a jobless man. So a 65-year-old man in China lost around $13,800 after he fell for a romance scam involving a jobless man pretending to be a young female university student. A court in southern China's Hunan province sent a man surnamed Feng to jail for 3 years for fraud earlier this month, according to a news portal Jiupai News. Feng met his victim, surnamed Xia, 2 years ago in an online chat room. The perpetrator, whose age was not released, posed as a female university student in her early 20s and lured Shia in by pretending to be in poor health and unable to afford treatment. The duo soon established a romantic relationship, the report said. The pair communicated on WeChat for 2 years but never met face-to-face. Feng affectionately called Shia hubby during their conversations. One message said, "Hubby, I'd like to eat meat. I haven't had meat for a long time." Another said, "Hubby, I am thirsty. Please buy me beverages." Shia spent a total of $4,400 on takeaway food for Feng and also transferred around $8,000 for expenses like buying a mobile phone or paying for medical treatment and tuition fees, the court found. Shia learned he had been duped when his nephew grew suspicious and suggested that he report the relationship to the police. Officers arrested Feng in a psychiatric hospital.
Wow. Wild.
That is crazy.
Okay, how did he first discover that this is a man?
The nephew grew suspicious because I think the nephew was like, "You've never met this girl. You've been dating for 2 years. You've never spoken to her on the phone. Surely I too would grow suspicious because we live in an era, like a digital era. Catfishing is so popular and so common. So I think the nephew was like, But this is a 65-year-old man. He thought he met his pretty young thing.
How much did he spend?
$13,800. I know my guy was gone.
I know he was really, really gone.
Yeah, he was dizzy.
This man needs to give us lessons.
He does, because as women, we can't even
get 13,800.
But he's there. Someone commented and said it just goes to show that men will only ever understand men. Like they understand each other. They have some language they use to communicate. That's why they could understand each other. But I mean,
Let's be careful, guys. Like, meet people and then see them for who they are and then decide to spend money.
To spend on them.
Yeah, don't be gullible, I think.
Because, I mean, we've seen the Tinder swindler. So many cases of fraud, online fraud. Like, guys, just be careful. And also, apparently it's a thing with especially these older men that fall for younger women. Because they're trying so hard to impress her and keep her. So they will splurge and spend and do whatever they can to keep this girl. In a way, it's like buying her, because it's like, but if I pay for all these things, you can't leave me. So but be careful. Nevertheless, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Now, after the break in our guest segment, Yolanda Nell talks to Rian Slabbert of the Round Table 34 Windhoek about their Christmas project. Stay tuned.
Taking care of children can be one of the busiest jobs in the world. That's why CrècheGuard is here to give you a little help along the way. Start the day with CrècheGuard's immune syrup to help build a strong immune system. CrècheGuard also offers other tasty supplements, such as omega-3 chews to support brain development. And for healthy little tummies, look for CrècheGuard's range of probiotics that come in drops, sprays, and delicious choc bars. Trust in CrècheGuard every day for healthy little bodies and developing minds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined with Rian from Round Table 34 here in Windhoek. Thank you so much for joining me in studio.
Morning, Yolanda. Thank you for taking us.
Quickly tell us, what does Round Table 34 do?
Right, Round Table 34 is a gentleman's organization. What we mainly do is we have beneficiaries, we have fundraisers, we get a lot of money in, and then we put that money to good use. So we will buy food, clothing, gifts at the end of the year, and then we will disperse it throughout the whole of Namibia to all of the less fortunate people. We will never give money to the people because we know that it will go to the wrong stuff. So,
why is it so important to have an organization just for men to give back to the communities?
Well, it's not about the organization for men. We are strong leaders. It's mainly men from high portfolios in your company, so you've got a big influence, and to network along, and so that we can give our time and effort, and we've got a lot of contacts. And then we've got a sister company called the Ladies Circle, so that's where all the wives go, and they can go and enjoy their tea parties, and they've got a lot of beneficiaries, and sometimes we join hands to do all the good work.
And now you just launched your Christmas project for 2023. Tell us about this project.
Yes, the Joyful Hearts. I started this project 4 years ago, my baby, as a pipeliner when I was just coming into Roundtable. I was a guest at that time. What we mainly do is we've got a Christmas tree inside of Maroa Mall with kids' names, beneficiaries from children's homes, orphanages all over Namibia. And we put all of their names up on the tags, and then the public can come and they can take one half of the tag and they can go and buy the gifts for the kids. So the gifts is to the value of 250 Namibian dollars, and we've got a prescribed list that will tell them what should be in that gift. And then at the end of the day, we take all of those gifts and we make sure all of the gifts are equal. I don't want one kid to open a gift and get 5,000 Rand worth of gift and the other one nothing. Yeah. It's from the 6th of November until the 26th of November. That's all the time that we have got this year in Maroa Mall. So the 26th we will start to take in all of the gifts, and the schools close this year at the 6th of December. So before that time we will disperse all of the gifts, and we've got 835 kids, 10 beneficiaries this year that will get gifts from us.
It's actually so sad to know that is the problem, that 800 kids needs assistance.
Yes. It's problematic, it's heartfelt. That's why this is such a baby for me. I've got 2 kids of my own, and they join us every year with this project, and they know where it comes from. They give it from their heart. I know people from other stations, from other companies. It's such a loving way of giving. And I tell you, Yolanda, it's not just 835 kids. There's lots and lots more out there. So we try to change the beneficiaries every year, so that all the kids all over Namibia get a chance to get a gift from us.
You just mentioned your own kids, and it's actually such a good initiative to get your kids involved. I also have 2 boys, and I think I'm going to do exactly the same, so that they can learn from a young age to also give back to the less fortunate.
Oh, that is awesome. We take them with when they buy the gifts. Some companies sponsor money, so then we take the money and we go buy the gifts with the money. So they go along and they say, for a 13-year-old girl, let's give her this, this and this. So they start at a young age. And I think that's what Namibia needs, to stand together to help the less fortunate.
What are some of the items on the list that should be in these boxes?
Okay, so it's a very easy list. We've got sanitary products, something small, soap, toothpaste, sweets, non-perishable, non-meltable sweets, then a piece of clothing, a shirt and a trousers or pants, and then something educational, coloring book, coloring pens, whatever, and then a toy. All of the kids need a toy. Yes. We should always remember, these kids they've got nothing. So anything that they get, they are more than happy.
Who are some of these beneficiaries?
Okay, we've got SOS Windhoek, Tsumeb and Ondangwa. Then we've got the Start Smart School in Dorabus that just started. We've got a Hope Village in Okahanya. Beautiful Kids of Itoto. We've got a Hope for Life in Walfish Bay.
Quickly tell us, can we drop off these finished boxes again at Maroa Mall?
Yes, so you can either drop it off at Maroa Mall in front of the Food Lovers. Our station is there. There's a dedicated lady sitting there every single day. She's there from 9 in the morning till 6 in the evenings with a tree, with a tag, so you can drop off the gifts there. Otherwise, my phone number is on the posters. It's on our Facebook page for Roundtable 34 Windhoek. You can phone me, you can drop it off at my work, or my driver can come and pick it up.
Ariane, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for this initiative, and for taking the time to let the Namibian nation know about this project.
It's always a pleasure. And then just one last thing, we launched our virtual Christmas tree this year as well.
Oh yes.
So on our Facebook page again, Roundtable 34 Windhoek, there's a virtual tree link, so you can sit in the comfort of your home, click on the link, pledge a gift to the kit, and we will send you out reminders to buy the kit gifts, and then where to drop it off. And so it's a new initiative just to get the public going again.
And yeah, it also helps those not in Windhoek and not being able to go to Maroa Mall.
Correct.
But also kudos to Maroa Mall to take hands with you to make sure that there is a tree available and for this project to be launched.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Yolanda.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit tight. We'll be back shortly after this break.
Win a double trolley dash in our birthday bonanza while saving on these. Get 750-gram Nola Street Style Mayo for $27.99. 1 liter Clover New Mel for just $15.99. 500-gram Bacomo cornflakes for just $29.99. 2 times 1.25 liter Coca-Cola for $24.99. And 5 kg Top Score Super Maize for $59.99. See the details of our incredible double trolley dash competition at www.vurmanbrock.com.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Smell the Coffee. We thank you very, very much for joining us. Please do let us know what your favorite or what story you found the most bizarre on today's episode. We will be reading your comments right after this, but we do hope you have yourselves a lovely Thursday. Do keep warm and, I don't know, spread love and positive vibes, man.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all love, all our light, and we'll see you tomorrow. Adios.